G'day there. Today we're going to talk about IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad and the ways to get it and which versions to get. Um, Note that this guide focuses primarily on multiplayer, um, but the differences are still the same for single player, it just differs in the campaigns you get. So, first off, let's cover the different versions of IL-2. So first we've got up is the original release, which is Battle of Stalingrad. This is the base game that was released first, covers the primary planes available during the Battle of Stalingrad, um, thus the name. This includes, for the Germans, the 109 F4 and G2, the Ju-87D3 Stuka, and the Heinkel HE 111H6. On the Russian side, we have the Lag 3 Series 29 and the Yak 1 Series 69. The IL-2 AM38 Mod 1942 and the Peshka PE2 Series 87. Second up, we have the Battle of Moscow. This is the first expansion and is a standalone product, meaning you can get the game separately without needing to purchase the Battle of Stalingrad first. However, there's a caveat to this, which we'll cover in more detail later. In this pack, you get the following planes, which were all from the Battle of Moscow era. So we have, on the German side, the 109 E7 and F2. We have the Bf 110 E2 and a Ju-88 A4. On the Russian side, we have the I-16 Type 24, the MiG-3, the IL-2 AM38 Mod 1941, and the Peshka PE2 Series 35. This last one is actually the Battle of Kuban, which is currently still in development. So the planes that are available and the map that will be available for this is not currently complete yet, and they're still working on it. However, progress appears to be quite rapid, so by the time you see this video, this pack may already be out. The planes available for IL-2 Battle of Kuban are on the German side, the 109 G4, the FW 190 A5, the BF 110 G2, and the Heinkel HE 111 H16. On the Russian side, we have the Yak 7B, the P39L1, the IL-2 AM38F Mod 1943, and the A20B. Next up, we have a list of the collector planes. Some of these planes come bundled with the deluxe versions of the game, some are standalone. The first two we have are the FW190A3 and the LA5 for the Germans and Russians respectively. These two planes are premium planes that come bundled with Battle of Stalingrad Deluxe, but can be purchased separately. Next up we have the MC202 for the Germans and the P40E1 for the Russians. These come bundled as part of the Battle of Moscow Deluxe, and once again they're available separately. For the Battle of Kuban Deluxe, we have the Spitfire Mark 5B for the Russians, and the Henschel HS129B2 for the Germans. Currently, only the Spitfire is available to fly at present out of those two. However, I believe the HS129 will be added in the next patch. The last two planes we have from the collector planes are the Ju-52 3M and the Yak 1B. All these planes can be purchased individually if you wish. Now, next up we're touching on how you can actually buy this game. Now, there are two main ways to purchase this game. The first one, and the one I recommend most, is to buy it directly from the IL-2 website. The second way you can purchase it is via Steam. There are only certain circumstances that I recommend buying it via the Steam store, so let's discuss the options. If you buy IL-2 via the Steam store, your only option is to buy Battle of Stalingrad. The reason for this is the way that Steam handles DLC. While Battle of Moscow is a completely separate game, it is actually not able to be set up in the Steam store in that way, so they've had to set it as DLC, which means you have to buy the Battle of Stalingrad first before you can buy the Battle of Moscow. On top of that, the deluxe editions, while you can buy the deluxe editions through the Steam store, the collector planes are only the ones listed in the Battle of Stalingrad and Battle of Moscow deluxe editions are actually available as DLC through Steam. You can't get the Ju-52 or the Yak-1B via the Steam store, nor can you get any of the Battle of Kuban stuff through the store, through the Steam store. If you purchase the game through the IL-2 website itself, you can actually get whichever thing you'd like. You can get the Battle of Moscow, you could get the Battle of Stalingrad, you can pre-order the Battle of Kuban. However, you won't be able to access any planes on the Battle of Kuban unless you have one of the other two packs. So Battle of Stalingrad or Battle of Moscow. You can buy the collector planes individually, including the Yak-1B and the Ju-52. And it is the way that I recommend you purchase it. Keep in mind there are deluxe versions of each of the packs available. So there's the Battle of Stalingrad and Battle of Moscow both have a deluxe version which includes 2 of the collector planes. Now the Battle of Kuban also includes collector planes, which are the Spitfire and the HS-129. Now, currently, at the time of recording this, the only way you can pre-order the Battle of Kuban is the deluxe version. And lastly, we get to talk about which version I recommend you get and why. Well, it's a very short answer. It's whichever one has the most planes you're interested in. The reason for this being that IL-2, at least on the multiplayer side, you can play on both the Moscow and the Stalingrad maps, and hopefully soon the Battle of Kuban map. No matter which version of IL-2 you have, out of the Battle of Stalingrad, Moscow, Kuban, and as long as the server has the planes that you have in your pack available, you can fly on that. And even if you don't have those planes available for you to fly, you can still jump into a gunner position on any of the multi-crew aircraft. You don't have to own the aircraft to be able to jump in as a multi-crew member. So hopefully this has answered a whole heap of your questions. And hopefully I'll see you in the skies. Now, I do have my own IL-2 server, which is running at all times, and if there are any issues with it, I am contactable via Discord. The server is called The Unprofessionals, and you'll find it in the multiplayer service list. Well, have a good time, and see you in the skies.